Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. It's 5 Ways Wednesday, and today I'm going to show you 5 ways to pack the 12Little on-the-go backpack. This is a great little bag that's designed not just for mommy needs, but also for travel. So I'm going to show you a little bit today of how to use this as a diaper bag, how to use it as kind of like a mommy-related bag in a few different ways, and also how to use it as a travel bag. If you have been on the market for a 12Little on-the-go diaper bag, I strongly suggest you take a peek down in the description box below because there may be a discount code down there that's going to expire within 48 hours of this video uploading and you don't want to miss out. So with that said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. This on-the-go is in the gray stripe print. It's got a really nice kind of vinyl-y feel to it. It's fully wipeable, which means you can travel with it and not worry about getting it dirty. Now, I just got back from a trip to Las Vegas where I took one carry-on backpack with me, and for that I chose the Itsy Bitsy Boss backpack because I needed everything for an entire 3-day trip packed into one bag. But usually when I'm traveling, I do have a rollerboard bag that I carry with me, and I check that bag and I'm always a little bit scared that my luggage is going to get lost once it's checked. This has just happened to me too many times. So one of the things that I like to do is pack a small carry-on for myself that has just enough essentials to get me through a day or two while my luggage is being located if it gets lost. So this one right here is packed up as a carry-on travel bag for mom. It doesn't have diaper bag essentials in it. It's just for things that a mom might want to carry in case her luggage gets lost. Before I get into it, I want to show you one of my favorite things about this bag for using it as a travel bag. I have a rollerboard, which means it does have a handle for dragging the bag behind me. And one of the problems is usually I have a diaper bag on for my kids, and then I have my own personal carry-on, and I can't carry all of those bags. So what 12Little has done is actually designed a feature here on the back of this bag that allows this to slip over the handle of your rollerboard bag. So there's a zipper right up here at the top, as well as a zipper on the bottom. And as you can see, I can get my hand all the way through here. And this is how you slip this bag over the rollerboard of your bag so that way this just sits right on top of your rollerboard and it doesn't fall over. Now, if you're not using this feature, you can actually leave this zipper zipped on the bottom, and now you just have an extra pouch. So if you're not using this feature, this is a great place for putting your boarding pass or other things that end up in your hands that you just want to get rid of while you're on the go. But for travel, this is probably one of my favorite features of the on-the-go for sure. So I have this back part left empty because if I'm using this as a travel bag, I am going to be putting it over my handle for sure. Moving on to the rest of the bag, over here in one bottle pocket, I have my selfie stick. And then on the other side here, I just have a water bottle for myself. In the front zip pocket, I'm going to go ahead and say this is not a huge front zip pocket by any means. And the more full you have this part of the bag, the less space you have in your front pocket. So all I have in here right now is a small jujube set piece packed as a wallet, and that leaves me with just enough room to get my keys in there and probably my phone as well, but not much else is going to fit in there simply because I have this bag packed so full. Now, going back to the back side of this bag, this is another thing that I love so much about the 12Little on-the-go. There is a zipper that goes all the way around about halfway down the bag. Here on the back, you see it folds all the way over like this. And this is a great place for putting a laptop if you're needing to travel with your computer. Now, this is a nice padded backing here, so you can feel pretty safe about your bag. But because I can be kind of rough on my stuff while I'm traveling, I've actually placed a 12Little change pad right here in front of my laptop to just give a little bit extra protection in case my bag gets tossed around. So back here I have my MacBook Air and it fits perfectly down in there. Especially if this is sitting at my feet on the plane, I can really quickly pull this right out without having to get into the main part of the bag, which for me is a big deal. I've basically packed everything in here, like I said, that I would need to get by for just a day or two while my stuff is located. So in the front slip pockets that are kind of right here in front of where this is folding over, I have my hairbrush, a curling iron, and a hair straightener. So those were just sitting in these two front pockets right here where they're nice and secured. On top of that, I have some sensible shoes. All right, in the main part of the bag, I just have two things. One is for my makeup and the other is for my clothes. And this is just what I have my makeup essentials inside of, as well as toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff. So it's all right here for quick grab access out of my bag. Then next to that, I have a Planet-Wise packing cube that has a couple days worth of clothes in it. Like I said, just enough to get by until my checked luggage is hopefully found. So that's everything that I had in the main compartment of the bag. There wasn't a whole lot of room left after doing that. But I do have back here in this back slip pocket, zipper pocket, charging cables. So I have a cable for my computer as well as a cable for my phone, so that once we get to wherever our destination is, I can get all of my electronics charged back up. So I love this bag for travel, especially as a quick grab carry-on. It's nice and light. It doesn't feel super heavy on your back as you're going through the airport. So all around, great choice for travel. I posted on my Instagram stories a while back that I could fit my Big Bottle Co. water bottle inside of the 12Little on the go. And I showed a picture, but a bunch of you guys wanted to see a little bit more about how the bag might actually pack with your water bottle inside of it. So this one is the all black 12Little on the go, and I do have my Big Bottle Co. water bottle in here, and all the rest of my diapering essentials as well. I will go ahead and say this is a small bag, so if you're going to put the Big Bottle Co. bottle in there, you need to be using this for kind of a short trip out. You probably can't get everything for a full day out with 5 kids at Disney World in this bag with the Big Bottle Co. bottle, but for quick trips, it's perfect. So because the front is always going to pack up the same, I'm just going to skip it. This is just always going to be where I'm going to put a small set piece as a wallet and my phone. Over here in this one bottle pocket, I have a Pura bottle for my son. And on the other side, I have a Komotomo bottle for my daughter. In the back portion of this bag, I have my son's Dimple Duo. This is something that we just brought to the sensiblemama.com, and I can't even begin to express how satisfying it is to push these little bubbles. But this is something that my toddler loves to play with. It's called the Dimple Duo because it's got 2 rows of colors and shapes as well as Braille on it. So there's all kinds of opportunities for teaching your kid. Plus, it's just a fun thing to play with. So I love having this back here in this slip pocket for quick and easy access for my son. In this back slip pocket, I have the small piece from the 12Little pouch trio. And this I have packed as a first aid kit. All right, let's move on to the inside of the bag. Here's how it looks from the top. Sitting right on top, I have a formula dispenser for my daughter. I know I still haven't told you the story of why I'm not breastfeeding anymore, but I will. I promise I'll get to that when life slows down. Here's how everything inside the bag is all packed up. I gotta say, it fits in there so well. So sitting right off to the side is a rolled up copper pearl swaddle blanket. Sitting right in front of that was my diapering pouch. This is the Logan and Lenora clutch. I love this thing, it is so huge. And in here I have 3 diapers for both of my kids each, as well as my wipe pouch and some diaper rash cream for either of my children. Now, sitting right beside that was my 2.2 liter Big Bottle Co. water bottle. We do still have some of these in stock, but we're running low on colors. We are going to be placing an order really soon if you're in the market. But I just love that this fits in there so well, no problem, and you can get to it super fast. Now, I've used the internal structure just for a few more quick grab things that I'm grabbing for in my diaper bag. The 2 front slip pockets I'm using for toys for my children. So for my daughter, I have her noggin stick as well as the sloth teether from Lulu Lollipop. And next to that, I have a couple of toys for my son, his Lightning McQueen, and a couple of other little smaller cars for him. The last thing that I have inside the bag is in the back mesh pocket, and that's where I have changes of clothes for both of my kids in case we need to do that while we're out on the go. It all fits in there nice and organized. You could see I could still super easily get to everything inside of the bag. And with this sitting right there, I can easily get to my drink and measure my water intake throughout the day, even when I'm out on the go. A lot of you have asked whether or not this bag would work for cloth diapering, and the answer is yes, but you do have to be a little creative about how you pack it. I don't find that cloth diapers fit well inside of the internal structure of this bag, so I choose to use a 12Little diapering clutch inside of here to do my cloth diapering, and for me personally, that has worked out great. So I'm going to show you how I have that all packed up. Here on the side, I have my swell bottle for myself, and on the other side, I have a sippy cup for my son. Yes, I'm not afraid for him to drink out of a blush-colored sippy cup if it matches my bag. Here in the back of the bag, I just have a couple of books for my toddler to enjoy. Here's how the inside of the bag looks all packed up. And although I'm showing you this specifically for cloth diapers, you can do this same approach with disposable diapers as well. I just wanted to show that you can cloth diaper in this bag, even though it's a smaller bag. So sitting right on top, I have quick grab things for eating needs. I have a Replay snack stack for my toddler, a formula dispenser for my daughter, and a little cup for her as well. Sitting right behind that in the mesh pocket across the back of the on-the-go bag, I have the 12Little medium pouch, and this has got different applesauce packets for my toddler, as well as a couple of little food pouches for my daughter. This is an insulated pouch, so that means that I can pull things right out of the refrigerator and put them in here, and they stay cool throughout the day, which is fantastic. Next to that, I have a window pouch made by Crafty She Designs, and this has got toys for both of my kiddos. Now, in the two front pockets, that's where I'm keeping changes of clothes for both of my kiddos. So I have a full change of clothes for my daughter in one side and a full change of clothes for my son in the other, just rolled up nice and tight. They fit great inside of those two pockets. Now the last thing that I have in here is my 12Little diapering clutch. It just fits so nicely down in the bottom. And this is something that I really appreciate about 12Little, is that they seem to go out of their way to make sure that all of their accessories fit really nicely in their bigger bags. So this clutch has got everything that I need inside of it for diaper changes, even with cloth diapering. All right, so here is the 12Little diapering clutch. So over here on this side, I have two cloth diapers for my daughter. These are both by Smart Bottoms. I have a Jujube wet bag, as well as some diaper rash cream for my kiddos. And then in the other side, I have my Wipe Pouch 30 with my diapering wipes in it, and the included change pad here on the back. So I have everything that I need for cloth diapering. Of course, this would be for a short trip out. I've only got 2 diapers in here, but that generally works for me. My personal choice is that if I'm out for a long time, I'll disposable diaper, but if it's a short trip, I'm in a cloth diaper, and it just goes so well inside of this diapering clutch. All right, this bag is packed as a work bag for mom. Now I want to go ahead and say that I don't always pack these bags to the fullest. I know you can watch a ton of packing videos where you see these bags packed to the brim, but I don't personally believe in filling up a bag just because you can. So although there can be a whole lot more stuff to be put inside of this bag, I really just packed it exactly the way I would be packing it if I was heading out. So there's not a whole lot of stuff in here, but it's got just enough space for the essentials while still staying nice and light. So over here I do have a swell bottle so that in case I'm working at a Starbucks or something like that, I can fill up with some coffee and be ready to go if I need to. I left this back zipper unpacked because I just really couldn't think of anything that I needed to put in there. But of course, here in the back, I have my laptop just because it's such a quick grab place to put that, and why not utilize that space? Here in the front, I have my wallet, but I've shown you that, so you don't need to see that again. And here on the inside, I really just have the rest of the things that I would want with me for a work day while I'm out and about. Now, this Dapper does still have the tags on it because I'm not keeping it. I just want to show you one more peek at the new Hello Kitty Dots and Stripes print, which is coming out at thesensiblemama.com tonight at midnight Eastern Standard Time. So this is the newest print in the Dapper. I have a lot of these, so there's actually a good chance of scoring tonight. And in here, I just have some kind of office supplies that I usually need. I have my laptop charger, a phone charger, my ear pods, as well as pens, scissors, and things like that that I'm usually grabbing for if I'm working out of the house. In the back slip pocket, I have my Agendio planner. This is my social media Bible. This is what I use for all planning related to my social media. This is actually something that I designed myself. I designed the full layout, and I know you can't see it from where you are, but I designed the full layout custom on their website to help me plan out all of my social media stuff related to my business. So this is my social media Bible. It goes everywhere with me now. In front of that, I have my Oh Crap potty training book. And the last thing that I have in here is my planner. This is my Foxy Fix in the Moonlit color. It is a B6. It is packed to the brim with inserts, but this thing is my life, and I don't really know if I could survive without it. So anytime I'm packing for a work day out of the house, I have to have this too. Like I said, still nice and light, still nice and professional looking, especially in this flat color. It's just a great work bag in my opinion. All right, and the last way that I have this bag packed is as a carry-on diaper bag for you and your little ones. I've traveled enough with my kids on airplanes to know exactly how I like to pack a bag, and for me personally, the best thing that I can do to ensure that it's a good flight is to not have the bag overpacked. And what I mean by that is avoiding the temptation to pack everything that you can cram into this bag, because when you're on the plane and your children are screaming and you need something to make them happy, the last thing that you want is to be pulling out a million pouches, cramming them all into your tiny little seat, trying to find the thing that you're looking for. Here on the side, I have a replay sippy cup for my son, and of course a bottle for my daughter. If you've never flown with your children before, takeoff and landing can actually be kind of difficult with kids because the pressure changes hurt their ears, and one of the best way to keep that from happening is to give them something to drink. I have nothing in this back zipper pocket here because I would be planning on putting this over the handles of my luggage while we're going through the airport. Back here in the back, I have my toddler's leap pad, and it fits perfectly back here, and I just think this is one of the best things you can have on an airplane if your kid loves this, because it's quick grab right out of this back slip pocket. You don't have to get into the rest of your diaper bag to get it, and it's got so many different activities loaded into it that you can get quite a lot of entertainment out of it even on a long flight. Here's the inside of the bag, and again, minimal packing is key for me personally. It's just how I like to do it. So in the two front slip pockets, I have diapers for both of my kids. I have one side devoted to diapers for my son and the other side for diapers for my daughter. Then back in the back mesh, in the very back part of the bag, I have a very, very, very skinny change pad from a Jujube Hobo Bee, as well as my Y Pouch 30. And I love having all of those in slots and not in pouches, because when I need to do a quick diaper change, I don't want to be unzipping the main bag and then unzipping another pouch and having to do something with that pouch while I do my diaper change. No, just not gonna work for me. So that's how I do that. I have two copper pearl swaddle blankets, one for my son and one for my daughter. It's so hard to regulate temperatures on airplanes, and it's almost always cold for me and for my kids. So I have these to keep them warm in case it's cold on the flight. Next to that, I have just an entertainment needs bag with teethers, toys, activities for both of my children. And then the only two other things that I have in there are a replay snack stack and of course a formula dispenser for my daughter. So again, it's not a lot of stuff, but it's all fit in there nice and spaced out so that anything I need to grab for, I can get for easily without moving everything around outside of the bag. Alright guys, so that is it for this week's edition of 5 Ways Wednesday, where we went over the 12Little on-the-go diaper bag. Again, if this video made you decide that you wanted to try the on-the-go diaper bag, make sure you take a peek down in the description box below to find that discount code that will only be active for the next 48 hours after the time of this video launches. I'll put down in the description the exact time that it ends so you know how much time that you have. We very rarely put 12Little on sale, so if you're thinking about this bag, now is a great time to take advantage of that discount code. Love ya, mean it always, mwah, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.